Kespika beating Trap, Rogue, and Lysira.
Yep.
Whoa.
I saw those results and my jaw dropped. Literally,
I couldn't believe it, man. He also got the Code S recently, defeating First. So this guy is on point right now. He's really turned it on. He's playing a lot better than he had been for the most of this round. I'm excited, fellas. I can't wait to see him play today.
Yeah. Let it go. Here's Pet. He, most notably, I feel, almost, he had a really good game against Kira. He actually lost the game, but he gave us a really awesome ZVT in that match, and I was just like, oh, this guy is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I remember that. He also defeated Byung in his last Pro League match. Yeah, statistically, ZVP is his best matchup, too. So
ZVP?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty close, man.
Woo.
This kid's like another up-and-comer, too. He looks so young, but he's ready.
This guy's 14, man. He's like 2001 born. Oh, I don't actually know, but
he looks it.
I'm just trolling you. Guys, let's jump into the next game here between MyuNgSiK and Pet on Overgrowth. Down here in the bottom left in the purple, it's MyuNgSiK.
Up here in the pink for StarTale-yoe, it is the very young Pet. Overgrowth.
Yep.
Overgrowth.
One of the most important maps to do this this kind of probe stacking on the close minerals. It's got 4 very close ones.
Valdez.
I did it, man.
Stop, man. Damn it. I'd rather you talk about these Pringles in front of me than the damn probe stacking.
Yeah. Why don't we talk about how we didn't receive anything for the anniversaries of
we had to buy
SK Telecom?
We had to buy our own damn food.
Yep. We got some Pringles. I got some Choco Balls. They're pretty good.
No, not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad at all.
I hand-fed MoonGlade one of those.
You did.
Earlier. Yep.
Very romantic.
Dropped it into your mouth.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. I know you enjoyed it.
No, I loved it. It was actually delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay.
So about that probe stacking.
About that probe stacking, Valdez. Tell me a little bit more, but no, wait.
Well, the first thing he's going to do is send out a drone scout.
He's going to see. It's going to be gateway. So he's going to go, okay, I'll make a hatchery before pool. But will he make 2 hatcheries before pool or 1? That is the question I want you to answer to me right now.
He's going to make 1 on the gold, man. That's the question for you, or the answer for you, rather.
Thank you for the question and answer, Valdez. Well, we're going to see a bit of a Leanox style here.
I'm liking it.
I like
They're
it.
teammates. And could this be Pet's chance to sneak 1 away from MyuNgSiK? To be honest, I don't think so. Not with the results. I didn't see the games that MyuNgSiK played, but he took 2 O's from both Zerg players. It wasn't even wins. It was 2 O's.
Well, I'm sure Pet was watching very closely, right?
Yeah.
No doubt he knows what's going on here. Let's see where MyuNgSiK's going to be scouting first. He's going to go for his own gold.
Go to the gold.
Oh. He's going to change his mind about that. He's going to go, you know what, I'm going to scout you. I'm going to scout the natural and see there's nothing there. I'm going to go straight to the gold. Let's see how he's going to react to that. So no doubt we're going to see a lot of roaches from Pet. Definitely one thing we did see a lot from Leanox with this style.
Let's put on the early aggression. Rather than trying to defend the gold base, you defend by attacking and taking the focus of your opponent back to his base. That's one way to do things.
The best defense is an offense.
Yep. Some basketball coach, I think, said that one time.
Really?
Yep. Best defense is a great
I'm sure Sun Tzu
offense.
said that shit before anything else, man.
Actually, you might be right. I don't actually know.
I don't know. I don't know. I actually have that book as well, you know, that Art of War. Yeah, I've always wanted to read it, but I'm like, probably has nothing relevant in this day and age. I don't know. Maybe it does. I never gave it a chance.
I think it gets like mixed reviews. It's kind of like, well, some people are like, oh, I can actually apply this to my daily life. Other people are like, this is written way too long ago. This doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm not a general. Maybe those people just don't get it, MoonGlade.
They don't get it, man, until they play StarCraft.
Yeah. I think it would actually help in StarCraft for sure. This is basically Space War.
Space
in a video
War.
game.
Yeah. You're a general in Space War.
Yeah.
But it's not humans versus humans, which is the other thing, right? It's aliens versus aliens. And I don't think Sun Tzu was ready for that.
No, I don't know how he could have ever factored that in, to be honest.
Yeah. This race is biological and multiplies as well as evolves.
Yeah.
How do you do against that?
He didn't write like an extra chapter on the nerf on Tempest for PvP. Nothing about that.
Not that we know of, anyway.
Yeah. So MyuNgSiK has identified this. Looks like there's not going to be another expansion for now for pets. Just droning up both of these bases. Ooh.
Okay.
Knowing MyuNgSiK, I think that's got to be Immortals.
You reckon?
I think so.
I wonder. Well,
I wonder.
if we see a Forge anytime soon, I would have to say it'd be probably just a third base. But I think he no doubt knows what's going on at this point, right? He does. So he's like, he's probably just ready to defend. He's like, okay, I'm going to make Immortals and Sentries and defend against this onslaught of Roaches that are going to be coming my way.
There's the Roach Warren and Eva Chamber as well. Might be +1. Roaches coming in. There's a core getting a scout. Sees some queens. Sees that the base is still there. Mortal. Oh, no. Goes to War Prison.
Okay, so maybe some counter-attacking while defending the front against this. Got to be careful there because it's going to be coming soon. Roach Warren's going to be done in just a moment.
We actually have a Robo-Bay. Was MyuNgSiK watching that game earlier with Classic and PVT? Totally different matchup, and he's like, I can do Colossi drops too.
Oh,
certainly hope not.
He changed? Oh. Maybe. I wonder.
It could be Warp Prism speed.
I feel like it might be just Warp Prism. Oh, you see that?
Yeah, I saw that, man.
That's going to be on the ramp. That could spell disaster. That's going to move around. It's going to buy, I guess, more time for MyuNgSiK to figure out what he wants to do. I'm sure it's going to be a Colossus. I think we're going to see Immortal Colossus, Mass Gateway. He's simply going to, pose the threat up here.
Yeah. Look at this. Talking about a great defense. This is as great a defense as I've ever seen.
The links go down. He can actually just...
There might not even be a sentry in there for all he knows.
Yeah, exactly.
Could just be like a Warp Prism floating around.
Links are following it. Whoa. Where are these drones going? Oh, I see. Okay.
Delicious.
Yeah, very greedy. It's going to make it pretty hard to hold up against what we see from MyuNgSiK there with his Immortal Colossus all in. It's going to be a lot of gateways coming up, 4 more. And it's going to be 2 Immortals into Colossus. He's simply going to build a giant death ball from this.
Oh, I think he can get this. He can get this. He's going to get the force field.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
Now, this gets pretty ugly. He's going to have to make a lot of roaches in that main base.
Yeah. And all he has to do is make sure he keeps that force field on the ramp.
Absolutely. And yeah, he's actually doing a lot of damage to the Lings as well, right?
Looks like there are 5 roaches coming out of those larvae.
Oh, gotta pay attention here. Nice force field.
Oh, my God. These roaches not even attacking.
Oh, my God. That's a lot of drone damage right there.
Good baby. Finally be cleaned up, but again, those are units that could have been attacking.
Absolutely. He sees the next gold base. Like, whoa, you greed.
You greed.
You greed.
You greed.
You greedy, boy. But I think he's just going to bring them home, and he's going to move out with his death ball. Try and shut this down. He's going to have to take some pretty damn good fights, though. Not that many sentries, mind you. But 4 Immortals in this mix already.
Yeah. Really got to think about what that that robotics bay was about. Like, he didn't do anything with that. He didn't upgrade any of the upgrades. He didn't make one single Colossus.
Yeah, I guess he changed his mind after I got scouted. Kind of interesting, that's for sure. Still, that's enough Immortals to really mix it up with this army that we do see from Pet. Uh-oh. Whoa, Pet's just going to go for a counterattack, man.
There's a wall there, but there's a lot of roaches going to be able to bring down that pylon before anything is there. Uh-oh.
He so confidently did that as well. He simply, like, ran through. And this is absolutely horrible.
Not paying attention now. He warps in a sentry, but doesn't force field. Oh, looks like a little recall there.
Oh, look at that. There's really no way Pet can get out of here unless there's no detection.
It looks like there's an observer out on the map, so All these roaches are going to be cornered right now.
Man, that move from MyuNgSiK got rid of so many roaches for him. But was it all worth it? I mean, he did lose 9 probes. He bought Pet so much time. Pet is on like 5 hatchery, 3 base, 2 of them being gold. I don't think MyuNgSiK can actually catch up at this point, despite how perfect his engagements were. And the fact that Pet is always just going to counterattack with borrowed roaches.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. We're going to see a little cheekiness over here. It doesn't look like he's going to do anything over there. Maybe just pull some units back with Pet. Yeah, some roaches going back.
Yeah, there's no way to fight against this. What are you going to do against that many roaches?
That are always counterattacking as well.
Exactly. Well, he's going to try for it this time.
This is one way to deal with it. Just fight him straight on, I guess.
Yeah, he's going to be trading some Stalkers for this there.
He's got Blink, though. He can chase forever. Oh, those roaches going the wrong way. Losing more and more and more. Giving a chance for MyuNgSiK to come back in this game.
Yeah, it definitely gives him a window here. But does MyuNgSiK even have anything to kind of help out here? He's got Stalkers. He's going to have Photon Overcharge. He should be okay. I don't know about this Blink forward, though. It's going to give him some time to do some damage with roaches. There we go.
I don't know. MyuNgSiK's got a pretty good position. He doesn't have his Mothership Core with him, though, so no recall.
Yeah, that's a scary part here. He's got to be careful when he kills his hatcheries, too, because we are going to see the Zerg jump on top of him.
Here we go. Coming in right on top of the Protoss, focusing down some of these Immortals.
He should be using the War Prism to pick them up.
Not really doing so, more so focusing on his Blink micro. There still is a lot of Protoss here, though.
Yeah, that is true. It might
Tons
actually
of
be
Warpins coming through. He's killed 12 drones. That gold base is no longer mining.
Well, it's a pretty close in supply here.
What are the upgrades like for the Protoss?
+1 for the Protoss against +2 for the Zerg, actually.
Oh, and he's got a good concave here. Might just be able to clean up MyuNgSiK. More Warpins coming through, but this is just too many heavily upgraded roaches. Pushing it back for now. He's got 13 more on the way. He needs to take down this hatchery and just get away. And that's exactly what he does. Now it looks like he's getting back to making some more Immortals.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I think this is a good idea. You know, he's got rid of one of the bases. The other base, you know what, is probably running out of minerals by now. Let me have a quick look.
Yep.
Yeah, it's getting really low. So Pet's actually going to have to make some moves here. He's going to have to try and win this game, remove all these Stalkers, and just get that army to finish the game. And you know what? That trade was pretty good for Pet. You know, look at the supply. He's up 30 supply right now.
It looks like Pet actually might force a recall. He can't afford to lose these. Oh. Yep, there we go.
Now he's remaking that hatchery. And there's so many roaches for Pet. It's going to be so long before MyuNgSiK can get out of his base again. He's got to get that mortal count at least up to like 3 or 4, I think, before he even has a chance.
And even at that point, Pet can just bang out like a huge, like an unlimited amount of roaches. Finally, the +2 is coming through from MyuNgSiK.
Yeah, he should have had that a while ago, to be honest.
I like this from Pet. Just abuse the wall of the Protoss, pick off 2 gateways.
It's gonna work.
Counterattack coming in here.
He's
to the
looking
main.
for something.
Is he going to go for it? There's no sentries.
Maybe looking for that third base.
MyuNgSiK doesn't have any more mining. He's on 1 base at the natural.
Yeah, he's going to have to make his move out soon. It's getting really ugly for him. Pretty far down in supply. Probably wants to wait for that +2 as well, to be honest.
Looks like it. Ooh, he's going to delay some mining here. Oh, there are some roaches.
Going to be going up to 5 Immortals as well, so you know.
Yeah, some roaches there.
Some roaches, only a few. It's only like, you know, a casual 60 roaches on the map.
Just your everyday normal count of roaches.
Yeah. And here come these roaches again, looking for a counterattack by the looks of it. Or maybe even just a fight. Oh, but I don't know if he can fight that very efficiently. That is 4 Immortals.
And there's a decent amount of force fields now. Like, he can force field back up and then force field again.
Oh.
What?
oh.
Being cute is Pet.
That is cute, man. And I don't know, like, if he can afford to be that cute, because that is a lot of immortals in this mix. And we see MyuNgSiK just keep making an army. Maybe, just maybe, he can go for that very cost-efficient fight. It is only roaches after all.
He's being ever so careful.
Oh, this is a big move. He can shave down these roach numbers.
He's going to pick off some of the roaches to the south as well, and Pet gets no damage done. None.
None at all. Gotta be careful. Oh, man. This is such a hard fight for MyuNgSiK to commit to as well, because it's do or die at this point. And there's a spore crawler that's going to cause so much problems for this observer. Wow, Pet's just going to go for it, man.
I don't know if this is... Well, let's see how it goes anyway. He's going to unburrow underneath all of these units of the Protoss, trying to focus down those Immortals first. Oh, man. The +2 is done for the Protoss, by the way, but the Zerg does have +1 armor. A very close fight, but there's just not enough roaches here.
Yeah, it's simply just too many MyuNgSiK units. A bit of a remax here from Pet, but he's got to be careful because this is such a cost-efficient army at this point. +2, 5 more sentries coming in, and still 1 immortal remains. MyuNgSiK's going to have to make it happen now, though, man. He's going to have to take down one of these bases. It should be the new gold.
Yeah, he's long-distance mining right now from his third. It's kind of an awkward spot to be in. I don't even know if he can make a Nexus at this point. Pet's got the other gold plus another base. Both players just posturing right now, trying to get into a good position. Just looks like more units out of MyuNgSiK. He doesn't want to take that Nexus.
No,
I think, like you said, he just needs to win the game now.
Seems that way, doesn't it? I'm surprised he's not making more immortals from this as well.
Yeah.
This is a bad composition from Pet. I mean, he should really add in some Hydras or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he's going to go for it. That one immortal going to be the target.
We'll be able to get that. More Warpins coming in now. And he's even going to go for the burrow underneath all of those force fields.
Oh, this is simply too many Stalkers, man. This is going to be a very easy fight for Pet at this point. As long as he keeps the blinks going.
Yep, he can easily just blink here. Catch some more of these roaches, and Pet's got some decent economy, but he's just too big of a ball of Stalkers is left over after that fight. There's too many bad trades taken.
He just tunnel vision on roaches. He could have transitioned at any point in this game. Instead, choosing to go for max roaches against such an anti-roach composition.
Roach is doing good work on the probes that are long-distance mining, but he's got a big problem on his own hands back at his own base.
I mean, look at it. They're equal in supply now. He's still making roaches. He lost his last mining base, Pet that is. But it is going to be a semi-base trade at this point, and I don't favor MyuNgSiK for that.
Does he have enough for a recall right now?
I don't even know where that mothership is. The mothership's completely out of position and currently no energy for a recall.
He's going to save some probes, but he's only got 95 minerals, and that's enough for one assimilator.
He needs to get down there and actually kill all these roaches. If he kills all these roaches, he wins the game.
Yeah, because there's no mining.
Where's the observer on the map is the next question. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that is really out in the middle of nowhere. You see that? You guys see that small purple dot on the left side of the map in the middle? That's the observer.
He needs that so badly. So badly.
Well, he's got 3. Well, where are the other observers?
I'm not entirely sure. I can't see them with the army, that's for sure. There's one following with, but it's still a while away. And looks like the fight's going to happen at the top of this ramp here.
Once that observer comes through. Trying to get a decent concave as Pet.
Photon overcharge on the left as well. Pet's in a lot of trouble.
MyuNgSiK is just so patient about this. He knows he's trapped the Zerg army. This is all he's got.
Yep, all he's got. He's got nothing left from this.
He's like almost even taking it slow enough to let his mothership core do enough damage. But here we go. Pushing through, getting the concave. Some force fields even coming down, and burrow movement's not going to help you with those. Pet just laughing to himself. saying, I can't believe I screwed this one up.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can. He was so far ahead for so long. But this is kind of like a perfect example, ladies and gentlemen, of why you don't mass roach against Immortals.
Yep. MyuNgSiK does it again, man. Pulls it through.
I don't think anyone expected him to win that game after that positioning, but oh well. We'll take it. Prime.
Win's a win.
They're up 2 games. Next up is going to be Yoda versus Curious.
Now this is an interesting one.
Yeah, I would definitely favor Yoda for a 2, so we could actually see
too.
Prime clean sweep this.
But Moonlane, well, actually, I'm not going to say anything until we get the predictions up on screen.
Okay.
I'm actually going to leave that a surprise until we get there.
All right, man.
But I did vote for Yoda.
Oh, nice.
I do think he's got a decent chance in this one.
I do so too, man.
MyuNgSiK looked just so relieved after he won that one, and Pet is shaking right now.
Well, hopefully he doesn't feel too bad. Lino comes in there, he's like, listen, my little dong sang, you'll be okay.
My little Zerg.
My little Zerg baby.
Yep. My little Zergling. I have some news for you.
You don't make
Make
roaches.
a Hydralisk den when you have 4 bases. Please do it.
Even Zerglings would help. You know, I don't care.
Yeah.
Make anything, man. Just mix it up a little bit. If you're going to go for the counterattack, go for the counterattack. Don't throw any roaches like that.
MyuNgSiK did do a good job of getting into Pet's head. If MyuNgSiK had just stayed back and defended, Pet would have been totally fine to just like make units and take good fights, I think.
Yeah.
Even if he like wasn't making the correct comp. But MyuNgSiK was like always in his base, always flying around with the Warp Prism, just getting into both gold bases, getting into the main, threatening like a force field out of the main at one point as well. I can see why MyuNgSiK does take those games against Zerg.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we're going to go to that 3-minute break. Next up, we're going to have Yoda versus Curious.